Oak Island mystery refers to stories of buried treasure and unexplained objects found on or near Oak Island in Nova Scotia. The curse is said to have originated more than a century ago. Oak Island is a 57-hectare privately owned island in Lunenburg County on the south shore of Nova Scotia, Canada. The tree-covered island is one of about 360 small islands in Mohan Bay and rises to a maximum of 11 meters above sea level. The island is approximately 19 square miles. In 1954, Hurricane Hazel made a direct hit on the island, sparing only 5 buildings. The town of Caswell Beach, according to the 2010 census, has 398 permanent residents. The Oak Island Lighthouse's walls are only 8 inches thick. In fact, a recent investigation determined that 14 people have been documented to have been on the island since 1795. In 1795, 16-year-old Daniel McGinnis discovered a depression in the ground near a huge oak tree and evidence that a block and tackle had been used there. Dates that 7 men will die in the search for the treasure before it is found. Oak Island in Nova Scotia is famous for its money pit, a mystery that has endured 2 centuries, claimed 6 lives, and swallowed up millions in life savings. A number of coins have been found on Oak Island, and many more recently through the use of metal detectors. The most exciting items dug up from the pit include several coins, some dating to the 16th century, some gold links, and in a find that has been confounding treasure hunters and researchers alike for 2 centuries, a stone bearing indecipherable inscriptions. The so-called Knights Templar cross is perhaps one of the most exciting treasures found on Oak Island. The team discovered the artifact last season among the mud and rocks on Smith's Cove. Underwater explorers in Madagascar say they have discovered treasure belonging to the notorious 17th-century Scottish pirate William Kidd. Shortly afterwards, he was awarded £150 for successful privateering in the Caribbean. 1 year later, Captain Robert Colford, a notorious pirate, stole Kidd's ship while he was ashore at Antigua in the West Indies. Blackbeard terrorized the coast of North America and the Caribbean for 2 years. He plundered many ships and murdered many sailors, and gained notoriety as the most feared pirate in the golden age of piracy. Blackbeard's reputation was cruel and heartless. He was easily the most feared pirate of his day. Although his imitating sailors and men were deadly fighters when they needed to be, Blackbeard preferred to avoid fighting and use his wits instead. 1680, Blackbeard by name of Edward Teach also spelled Thatch or Thack, born c. 1680, Bristol, England, died November 22nd, 1718. Oracoke Island, North Carolina, U.S., one of history's most famous pirates who became an imposing figure in American folklore. Blackbeard was one of the most famous pirates. It's thought that his real name was Edward Teach, and he is believed to have been from Bristol, England. A very tall man for the time period, in a time when the average person was shorter than today. Blackbeard towered over 6 feet tall.